respected principal, our head of the department, respected faculty, all invited guests, my dear students, very good evening to all of you. I really appreciate the faculty and the students for organizing this event. Of course, organizing, this type of programs, it is a real task. It's a work of many days. And of course, there should be a master plan, planning and division of works and sharing the job and all that is involved. So many committees were formed and delegation of work was done properly. And I am very sure this evening you all will make it memorable. And I appeal the students, never forget your institution and also never forget your faculty. Because particularly our faculty, they are very much dedicated and very much determined to transform you all. And there is a say, the good university teaches, but the best university or the great university transforms. So transformation is a must as far as the students are concerned. Every year you must feel the transformation in you, and I am very sure you feel that in this campus. And my dear students, there is plenty of opportunities around you. But it's all depends on how we make use of it. And whenever you when you get an opportunity for a successful approach, you need to have a good planning. Even that is applicable to your studies. And if someone is failing to plan, it means you are planning to fail. So please keep this in mind. And my dear students, at times we know we are strict with you in particular areas, and you all know about it. That is just because nothing but we love you too much. And it is because of our commitment to your parents. Otherwise, you are all really superb, and I feel you are all an asset to our institution. And I expect you all to set an example to the students' community, and I am very sure you will do that, because just a couple of days back when I was just talking to the circle inspector of our local station, you know what he told me? Sir, we don't have any headaches as far as the institution is concerned, because normally whenever an institution is around, there will be a little bit of problems here and there. But he told me we don't realize there is some institution running only. The credit goes to our students. And I wish that you will keep it up, and the discipline, maintenance, it is a real, gift of God. When there are so many things happening around the world, particularly with the students' community, and we are very happy about it, and please keep it up. And second year students recently, our sweet son and Hari Krishnan and Febin particularly went for that Prem College of Architecture, and the best part is they got awarded for the product design, and of course for the sports event and the photography. These are all area which is very important for as an architecture students. And I was so thrilled. They came out with so many certificates, and it was hardly any preparation was made. Just 1 or 2 days before they were told. And I really appreciate their talent. That means I am happy that we have talented students in this campus. And so, my dear students, value your time. The time is very precious. and do what is required on the right time, because it doesn't wait for anything, you know. And there are certain things which you miss, you will never get it. This is something like triggered a bullet. Once the bullet got released from the pistol, that's it. You cannot get it back. And also the spoken words, wasted time and the neglected opportunities, always remember, God gives opportunity to all, but it all depends how we make it. As a student, you got the opportunity to do this prestigious course, but are we using it proper? That should be the question in your mind. And another thing is, even your field is getting more and more competitive. Our students in this campus must be 100% transformed. And in the field of architecture, you all must be eminent personalities when you pass out from this campus. And you should be able to face any challenges as far as your job is concerned. And I expect your transformation in that sense. And for that, you must be shrewd and smart. And this institution is there for your help. And any area, we never, made any shortage or shortfall for you. And we always welcome your suggestions. We always welcome your requests. And another thing is, now advanced technology are available for evaluating the performance of the buildings in terms of comfort. The way I say is, you must be thorough with your subject. And also, for lighting like ventilation or temperature, humidity and the energy conservation, corrective methods and the design is available now. And another thing is, advanced technology is available for the conservation of heritage buildings. We have so many, we added at least 10 more international generals and national generals. Total more than 20 generals are there. And so many books are coming, so many magazines are there. And the building automation in that sense, automatic doors and your gates, and also with the light, wind, there are, wind windows are there. So much of developments happening abroad, particularly in the cold zone, where there is, the transient temperatures are there, when the hot to cold, cold to hot. The automatic controlled buildings are very much developed nowadays. And another thing is, there are variable materials. They are very light but very tough. And double-sided glass with vacuum. There are so many things available, but you have to read. Not only the books, the general knowledge books are there. And another thing is, next is you must organize a national conference or at least a symposium or a seminar in the forthcoming semester. Because this year we planned for one, but unfortunately there was a flood problem and the university exam got here and there shifted, and time for this semester is very less. Otherwise, definitely we would have gone for at least a seminar or symposium. But dear students, plan for it. Next semester we must have a program like that. And today, after the valedictory function, there's going to be a lot of fine arts section is waiting. And I know the talent of our students, because a couple of times I witnessed, and I'm very sure they will entertain the parents and the invited guest. And another thing, once again, I welcome and thank particularly all the invited guest parents for your valuable presence here, and you have to grace the occasion, and all the team who worked for this past couple of days, day and night, and also the staff and the faculty worked hard for making this event a memorable one. And thank you.
We thank you, sir, for your support and the thriving push that got us here to this memorable day. And yes, we shall set an example for the student community on the behalf of Sigma College.
Our honorable chief guest, architect Murali Murugan, is one among the very eminent architects of our country. He has successfully accomplished many large-scale projects and had received the Commendation Award for the Best Creation of the Year 2006 for the Tamil Nadu Chapter of Architects. I welcome you, sir, for the keynote address.
Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, our respected chairman, Dr. James Wilson, Mrs. Dr. Wilson, Dr. Allen, and other family members. Professor Joseph Fernandez, Professor Vinithan, dear faculty, and my dear beloved students and their family, my sincere greetings and wishes to all of you. I'm happy to be here, share my thoughts and experiences with you to make a bright future in your academic career. At this juncture, I want to share something which happened many, many years ago. The year is 1984. I was back from my master's from McGill University, Canada, with a lot of energy. I was invited by a school of architecture to review third-year students' work. At that point of time, there were only two colleges in Tamil Nadu. One was SAP at Anna University, Chennai. The other was a new startup college. So I was invited to go to the other town and review the third-year students' work. I traveled all the way from Chennai to the other town, that is Trichy. I traveled about 350 kilometers. I reached Trichy. I asked the professor who invited me, is this the place? I was very tired. And I thought, this will be the destination and where we will go and conduct the review. The professor said, no, this is not the place. You have to again travel 25 kilometers. So from Trichy, we traveled 25 kilometers in a remote, isolated place, reached a wooded campus. I was wondering what will be the fate of the students who are studying in that college. Because the college is so far away from the town. For architecture, to learn architecture, the students need to see buildings. But whereas this college seemed to be very remote and very far away. So I was wondering, so if I review them tomorrow, will they be the right kind of student? Will they have capabilities to design? With a lot of apprehension, I entered the classroom. I'm sure many of the parents now would have realized what is a design review. Design review is a thing wherein the student works days together, forms a design idea, presents to the committee. So I was the external examiner looking at the students' work. First student work I saw, outstanding, mind-boggling. The review went up to, you will not believe, it went up to 10 o'clock in the night. And we couldn't complete half of the students because the works were so good. And the next day we continued. Again the next day it went up to 10 o'clock in the night. I was totally surprised. The students' works were far beyond anybody's expectation. How this is possible? According to our knowledge, the student has to see buildings, but whereas here is a campus where there is no building. It's a wooded campus. And I continue to take trainees from the college. Even to this date, I take trainees from that particular college. And they keep coming in the same great talent. And many of the students from the college have become nationally important architects. They are my good friends, but they are leading our architectural scenario in India. That college is none other than NIT. Earlier it used to be REC. The college has become renowned, I would say, because of one single person, that is Joseph Fernandez, the single man who made a miraculous contribution to architectural education. An outstanding human being, very calm, quiet, highly knowledgeable, done masters in Anna University. I also fortunate to study at the same time. I was doing bachelor's, he was doing master's. Very unassuming, very talented, always listening. He will not force his ideas. Dear students, I am here to thank our beloved Professor Joseph Fernandez. Let's give him a big hand. So you are in the safe hands. He is not a pushy guy. He likes to listen to you. So don't think that he is not watching you. He is all the time watching you. He cares about you. The other reason is, it looks like it happened yesterday. There was a young boy from Madurai Tyagaraja who came to our office as a trainee. I couldn't make out anything about him because he was full of energy, running here and there. I could not concentrate. But the boy was very vibrant. So we wanted to tease him, test whether he is a real good material. So we gave a very difficult task. We said, tomorrow a very important client is coming. I don't know what you do. Tomorrow morning you have to impress the client and make at least 2 big size paper colored presentation. And we were watching, he was not doing much, he was thinking. And our office works day and night. So we left around 10 o'clock, still nothing was there. We were very irritated. Went home, my house is the same building, so office cum residence. Went and slept. I came back in the morning around 8 o'clock. Still the boy is there. I was shouting, what the hell have you done? Have you done anything? I don't see any paper on your table. What the hell have you done? The student was quiet. Then he said, sir, come to the main computer. We have a very large computer. And I said, you are supposed to make beautiful drawing, 2 drawings about our works to impress the new client. Why are you taking me to the screen? I said, please come, sir. So I called the entire office to see what this boy had done. So he switched on the computer and made a 5-minute movie about our work. This was the first movie made about our work in the computer. That is none other than Professor Vinithan. The young boy has become a very matured, and to my surprise, he is a very popular teacher who is teaching you here. So students, you have old and young, 2 of them guiding you. Try to make use of them. When somebody talks about Nagarkoil, what comes to my mind is, இங்குள்ள அழகு தமிழும், தமிழை வளர்த்த தமிழ் அறிஞர்களும், ஸோ நாஞ்சி நாடன் இருந்து சுந்தர ராமசாமி வரை பல்வேறு தமிழர்கள் வளர்த்த தமிழும், இங்குள்ள இயற்கை சூழலுமே என் மனதில் தோன்றும். When there are so many colleges happening all over Tamil Nadu, like mushrooms, colleges sprung all over Tamil Nadu. I was watching for the last 10 years, nearly 70 colleges has started in Tamil Nadu, but nothing was happening in my beloved place, Nagarkoil. I would say the cradle of Tamil civilization is Nagarkoil. So, இங்கு கட்டிடக்கலையாகட்டும் தமிழாகட்டும் அந்த காலத்தொட்டே சிறப்பாக வளர்ந்தது. ஏன் இங்கு மட்டும் ஒரு கட்டிடக்கலையே இல்லை, கல்லூரியே இல்லை என்கும்போது, from nowhere the sigma came like a silver star happening in the dark clouds. So I wanted to come here and personally thank Dr. James Wilson, Mrs. Wilson, and Alan and the family. You have done a great job, sir. You made a beautiful campus. I'm extremely happy. See, many of the new colleges will be happening in a shabby construction. They just wanted to show up to the committee and get the recognition. But whereas here, every building is done by an architect. It's very rare to see an architect designed campus. I should thank our beloved doctor. Thank you, doctor. To mold a student, you require three aspects. The first aspect is guru. Architecture is called mother of all arts. So ஒரு மியூசிக் போடுறதுக்கே ஏஆர் ரஹ்மானும் இளையராஜாவும் தங்கள் வாழ்க்கையை அர்ப்பணிச்சுக்கிட்டாங்க. How can one learn the mother of all arts, architecture, by coming to school or a college? It's not possible. It is not possible for a student to mug up architecture. It has to be taught like Gurukulam. குரு சொல்லி தருவார், பையன் கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம், அவ்வளோதான் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ குரு நல்லா இருந்தால் மாணவன் கற்றுக்கலாம். I asked Dr. Wilson how many faculties are there. 15 faculties are here. So for 3 years you have 15 faculty, 1:5. I am an advisor to Anna University. I am in the board of studies, Anna University. I am also part of Satyabama, SRM. And recently the renowned VIT also has taken me as their advisor. The VIT follows the Western norms. There also 1:5. Here also 1:5. It is really commendable that Dr. Wilson really keen to build this institution, take this institution to greater heights. Yeah. So குருக்கள் இருக்கிறாங்க. பட் குருக்கள் எவ்வளோ நேரம் தான் பார்க்க முடியும்? காலையிலிருந்து from morning to night, the students are very interested. They are creative. They are all the time wanting to see, learn, discuss. But a teacher has got a limitation. So 9 to 4 maximum, maybe 9 to 5. But after that, who will teach them? Parents cannot teach architecture. So you require senior students, committed senior students. A third year student can help a first year student. Similarly, a fourth year can guide a second year. Similarly, even a second year student can go interact with the fourth year and make a significant contribution. All this is possible. It is teamwork. So I feel this beautiful campus with its hostel facilities, students living in the same campus, like NIT Trichy. NIT Trichy has made it for the simple reason the students were away from city, away from distraction. They are able to share the thoughts continuously. So similarly here also at Sigma, we have the students living in the campus. So it is possible for them to work day and night, have evening studios, share all that can from the seniors. So the student setup is also fine here. The third aspect is place. What I mean by place is, you should have a good library, you should have a discussion room, you should have a lecture hall, you should have continuous flow of visiting architects or speakers from various places coming and sharing knowledge. In the last 3 years, I was speaking to Professor Vinithan, Professor Joe Fernando. They said so many architects from Trivandrum drop in here and share their ideas. So if this continues, this school will be one of the best schools in this region.